Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be creating a temperature conversion program in Python. In this exercise, we will be prompting the user to tell us whether the temperature he's going to be converting is in Celsius or in Fahrenheit. And then after that, we're going to be asking the user to enter the temperature. And then our program is then going to go ahead and convert the temperature that the user enters to Fahrenheit or Celsius based on the user's input. So let's go ahead and now get started. Now, first of all, we're going to go ahead and get the unit. Let's come over here and say unit is equals to input. We're going to prompt the user and say something like, is the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Let's specify the alphabet, Celsius or Fahrenheit inside a parentheses like so, question mark and space. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and collect the temperature. So let's go ahead and say temp is going to be equals to, I'm going to typecast it to float. All right. And within our float, we said input, and our prompt is going to be enter the temperature. And now we're going to go ahead and start the conversion based on the temperature, either in Celsius or Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and now say if our unit is equals to C, that is Celsius. If the temperature the user enters is in Celsius, we then now going to go ahead and convert our temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So we're going to go ahead and now say temp in Fahrenheit is going to be, now here's the formula to calculate from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So we're going to go ahead and put it inside a parenthesis. And right here we say 9 multiplied by our temperature, which is this variable right here, the temperature our user enters. Paste it right here. And then after our parentheses, we're going to say plus 5 divided by 9. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and now print our temperature in Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and say print your temperature in Fahrenheit. Let's actually copy it from here. Is, well, this should actually be a F string, okay, because I wanted to use the placeholder. So now we're going to go ahead and pass our temperature in Fahrenheit. Paste this. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and pass a unit of measurement, which is going to be temperature in Fahrenheit is going to be degree Fahrenheit. So now let's hold down Alt plus 0176 for degree Fahrenheit, something like this. That is for Windows users. You hold down Alt plus 0176, and for Mac users, you hold down Shift plus Option plus 8 to get the degree sign here. All right, now let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's run our script. We're not done with the program yet, but let's give this portion a try. So our program is now asking us, is the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit? So let's say our temperature is in Celsius, and then hit enter. And now it says we should enter our temperature. Now I'm going to go ahead and say 50 and hit enter. As you can see, your temperature in Fahrenheit is 450.55555 degree Fahrenheit. So as you can see right here, the decimal digit is too long. So let's go ahead and now use the round method to round our decimal digit into something like 1 decimal digit or 2 decimal digits. So remember the round method. So we're going to go ahead and say round like so, and then actually not round, but round. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and pass our digit right here. Cut this, paste it right inside here, comma, and we're going to say 1 decimal digit. All right, now let's go ahead and now run our script again. Temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit, Celsius, hit enter, enter the temperature, let's say 50 and hit enter. As you can see, our temperature in Fahrenheit is 450.6 degree Fahrenheit. So our answer is more cleaner right now. So now our program is able to now successfully convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So now let's go ahead and work on the other path of converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So let's go ahead and now say after our if statement, let's define another condition, elif unit is equals to Fahrenheit. Then go ahead and convert our temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So let's go ahead and copy this line of code, copy, paste it right here, and then right here we're going to go ahead and change it to temperature in Celsius. And then our formula to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius is going to be something like this: temp minus 32 plus 5 divided by 9. I actually make a mistake right here. The formula for converting from Celsius to Fahrenheit is not like this. It should be 9 times temp divided by 5, not plus 5, divided by 5 plus 32. Alright, something like this, 32, something like this. So this is the correct formula to convert from temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit. And this is the formula to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Alright, my bad, I'm just realizing that now. I make a mistake from the start, but here it is. This is the correct solution. So now let's go ahead and now copy temperature in Celsius. Copy this, paste this right here. And right here, we're going to say your temperature in Celsius. Copy this, paste this right here. And this should be Celsius, degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And right here, we're going to want to round our answer into 1 decimal digit as well. So we're going to go ahead and use the round method. Round method. Let's go ahead and cut this, paste it right here in comma, and say we wanted to round it to 1 decimal digit. Alright, and after that we're going to go ahead and add an else statement. Say else in the case of the user, when the user enters anything other than C or F, Celsius or Fahrenheit, our program should not recognize that, and we should have something to say to the user when he enters anything other than Celsius or Fahrenheit. So we're going to go ahead and alert the user. So say print, and our message is going to be please enter either F for Fahrenheit, copy this, paste this, or C for Celsius, copy this and paste this. So when the user enter anything other than F or C, he should have this message that guide him through exactly what to do. So now let's go ahead and now test our temperature conversion program. So let's go ahead and run our script. Alright, is the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit? So this time around we're going to go ahead and say it's in Fahrenheit. Hit enter, enter the temperature, let's say 45, and hit enter. Your temperature in Celsius is 13.6 degrees Celsius. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a try one more time. Let's try to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit this time around. Rerun our script, and then temperature from Celsius, and enter the temperature, 65, enter. Your temperature in Fahrenheit is 149.0 degree Fahrenheit. Alright, so friend, that will be it for this exercise. I hope everything is clear to you. As you can see, we went ahead to ask the user to enter the unit, either in Celsius or Fahrenheit. And then after that, we asked the user to enter the temperature. And right here, we're checking if the temperature the user enters is in Celsius. We then go ahead and convert it to Fahrenheit using this formula right here. And then after that, we went ahead to print our temperature in Fahrenheit. And then right here, we're checking if the temperature is in Fahrenheit. We then go ahead and convert it to Celsius and then print our temperature in Celsius. And then when the user enters anything other than Celsius or Fahrenheit, we then prompt him to please enter either F or C for Fahrenheit or Celsius respectively. So I hope everything is clear to you in this exercise and that you enjoy the exercise, and I will see you in the next one.